Okay, would someone in the audience like to claim a shirt?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. What do you want? What size are you? Sorry, if you don't want to share?
Let's go with like medium, I guess, is her size.
Nice catch. All right, excellent, excellent. So, this is the Spark Party after all. We don't want to bury the lead. So, our next performance will be the demonstration of the Spark Gap Generator. Right here.
I can tell you what's all about. We have a supply. We have a high voltage. We have a resistance, capacitor, energize charge plus minus, and we have here the spark gap. When the critical voltage is reached, we have here the spark. I don't know what happened here. I don't know. It was working before. I don't have to. There you go. Let's go on.
Okay then, well, as I'm sure you all know, having gone to an EC lab or two, everything can look like it's working, and yet nothing is working. And that is what we've all learned today. Okay, so if you've looked, I'm not sure if you looked at the poster, but this is Spark Party's celebration of ideas. Ideas great, ideas small, ideas fruitful, ideas perhaps a little bit rare. One interesting idea that people have come up with about 100, maybe 150 years ago, is putting people inside of 2-ton metal objects and having them fly around and giving them full control of those 2-ton metal objects. Today we have Professor Wiglinski and his NQB team who will be perhaps offering an alternative to that.
Okay, good evening everyone. So my name is Alex Wiglinski, and my NQP team this year, Alex Briskman, Jake Pierce, Jared Green Perkins. I got the middle name. Matthew Mahan, David Baker, and Camilla Di Fino Napolitano, right? Yes. Okay. So this excellent team, over the last 2 terms, so the 8th term and this term, have been trying to fulfill the last century's obsession and part of this century's obsession with cars driving autonomously, right? Oh, and so how long have we been looking at it? How long has society been looking at trying to make vehicles drive autonomously? Since the 1920s with the Phantom car, right? So, but of course, technology has evolved. Microprocessor systems have gotten smaller, better performance. And so what this team has found out, 2 things. They've learned a little bit about mechanical engineering. At the same time, they have learned a lot about control theory, embedded systems, communications, both wired and wireless, and then putting it all together in order to make a vehicle go from point A to point B reliably without crashing into anything in the process. So I had some slides, but forget it. I'm not going to use slides. I'm going to go off script here. So can you imagine? Oh yes, when Professor Wiglinski go off script, this is dangerous, folks. So here's the reason. We talk about impact at WPI. Why is autonomous vehicles impactful? Because every year, can you guess how many people die in the United States alone from car accidents?
Too many.
Too many. Great answer. But so now the approximate numbers: above 1,000, raise up hands. Above 10,000, raise up hands. Above 20,000, raise up hands. Oh wow, you guys are getting close. So 32,000 lives a year are lost because of car accidents. And most of it is due to human error. Human error, does that compute? No, it does not compute. So when you have an autonomous vehicle, there's no human, it's just the computer. It follows laws, it has actions. Hopefully the electrical engineers, the computer scientists, and mechanical engineers have all figured it out to drive safely. So, as a result, everybody's looking at it. In fact, Uber was here yesterday trying to hire, right? And so, it's a great time to be an electrical engineer. And so, these 6 brave souls will show you so far what they've done for their MQP. Maybe this will become a company one day and they'll be hiring people. So, I'm going to turn it over to the team. Go team!
That's it? Okay, so now we need to figure out how to actually show our presentation. Yeah.
We're electrical engineers, not multimedia specialists. Sorry.
Is there an electrical engineer in the house?
Okay. So, thank you for Professor Walensky for your wonderful intro, though a bit ominous. So, as he said, we are the Goat Cart MQP.
Alrighty, I'm going to talk a little bit about some previous technologies that have already been implemented. So, as you guys know, many companies around the world are trying to implement autonomous vehicles right now, whether it be Google, Uber, Ford, and there have been a lot of successes, a lot of trials, many miles driven so far, but now it's kind of our turn here at WPI to take a crack at this.
So, unlike all those companies, we don't have as many resources. We have a 1996 golf cart and a team of 6 ECE students. No mechanical, no CS, so it's us just trying to figure out how to get this all to work. And our MQP advisor, who we love, but he's extraordinarily busy and impossible to find when we need him. Luckily, he does check his email. So with our resources, our skills, we've been trying to get this golf cart ready for, we had since the beginning of A-term reality. We were told 2 weeks ago, oh, you need it all working perfectly for Spark Party. So we were up till, 1 a.m. last night and finally got it doing something. Today, we were testing throughout the day right outside of 116. I think a few of you saw us. You're welcome, we didn't run you over. I mean, really, what could go wrong?
Now, you might wonder what we're working on. As a team of entirely electrical engineers, we have our motto of, keep it simple, stupid, because there's a lot of things that we're not specialized in. Specifically, some of the things that we are working with, if not specialized in, is we've got a giant server on there to do image processing for whoever poor souls after us have to do vision sensing. We have 4 different microcontrollers all communicating with each other. We've got power systems. We've had big 48-volt battery, a 12-volt battery. We've got a backup battery, a hamster and a wheel in case both of those fail. For steering, we have no mechanical engineers and still installed some variant of linear actuator somehow. Braking, we have a big brake to throw out the back with a rope. Throttle, communications, and as of tonight, we have the entire thing controlled via a game controller, because who doesn't want an RC car that actually weighs 2 tons?
So, unfortunately, we cannot fit the golf cart in this room. So, we've created a cute little video, if I can figure out how to get it to work, to show you that, as proof, it does work. We are not lying to you. Let's full screen.
Press the green button in the top left corner. Yep. Very good. Just a little bit experienced.
Move the mouse.
This is the brake system. It works great. I really will never have to use it because the cart goes so slow. Turning the throttle off makes it stop unless we're on the big hill. If so, then that's a bit awkward. Brakes are going. See, brake on, brake off. And the best bit is, it works not only electrically, but also manually. Well, it's a bit hard to move, but it works. I promise you.
So this is the steering system on the car. The biggest challenge that we had with this was mounting the motor, as the geometry for the input on the steering rack doesn't match the geometry anywhere else in the cart. We overcame that challenge and electrically